All right, yesterday was a tragic day in the sports world, and I think we can all agree on that. The legendary Kobe Bryant has died in literally one of the worst ways possible.
Yeah.
Helicopter crash, and then we found out his daughter was in there with him, one of his daughters, rest in peace, Gigi and Kobe, along with the other people that were on there. I think there was 7 other people?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 9 total.
Yeah, it's crazy. Apparently they had a game at the Mamba Academy the night before, and that's where they were headed on Sunday too. So I guess they had more games, and then that's when that happened. But they were 20 miles out from their location that they were trying to get to, and then that happened. It's a tragedy, you know. They paid tribute to him with all the games and everything yesterday, like the 24-second shot clock violations and the 8-second violation, stuff like that. But yeah. So.
Yeah, it's sad. It just sucks. Like,
8-second backcourt violation.
Yeah, I said violation.
Well, you just say, well,
You know what I mean when I'm talking about the
No.
violation. Anyway, so basically, there's no need to even have to explain how much of a legend he is and everything. But you know,
Dude, let's just talk about how he impacted us.
how he impacted
Yeah,
us.
why this hurts.
he was a
First
great
off,
person, man.
First off, bro, even before I started watching basketball, I knew who Kobe was.
Everybody knows who
You
Kobe
knew,
is.
like, there's certain names that you just know, no matter if you watch it or not. Like, whether you're a sports fan or not, whatever, it hit everybody. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie. When I first got the notification yesterday, that actually took the life out of me for a while. Like, I was getting ready to watch something yesterday, and I was trying to prepare for it, and that's when the notification
What were you
popped up
getting
on my
ready to
phone.
watch?
I was watching Royal Rumble stuff because it was a Royal Rumble yesterday. I was getting ready to watch it, and then the notification popped up on my phone.
Yeah, you made
porn
it
or
seem
something.
like, yeah, something else.
Yeah.
No. And then notification popped up on my phone, and I just didn't want to finish anything. Like, I was in shock. Like, I actually screamed, "What the F?" Like, bro, I don't react crazy to things most of the time when it comes to stuff like this, but this one actually hit me. I think this death is, like, about as big as, like, Michael Jackson as far as terms of how it hit me and how it hit the world. But how you guys feel? Where were you when that happened?
I was really hoping it was fake. You
Yeah.
know, when I was told, I was looking it up. I was like, oh God, please don't let this be real. You know.
Yeah.
I was at work and my friend Jeremy told me. He was like, Kobe died this morning. I was like, no. I just didn't believe it, and I kept telling him, no, there's no way that happened. And then a customer was like, yeah, it actually happened. And I just got out of work and I saw it. I got the notification. I was just heartbroken.
Yeah.
It's so weird to
It's
think that
real.
he never even got into the Hall of Fame yet. We're
Yeah.
never gonna hear his Hall of Fame speech.
Yeah,
So much, it's just sad to think.
Yeah, I was at the alley, and all of a sudden, all the TVs show his picture with 78 or 2020, and I'm just confused. And then my dad's like, "Get this off the screen. What is this?" Because he's a Kobe fan, and then so I put two and two together. I'm like, so I check my phone, and then there's nothing, and then all of a sudden, not even a second later, a notification pops up. They died in a helicopter crash, and my dad almost started crying. He was holding back tears. And had a moment of silence while the bowling alley just moved on 5 seconds after. We were actually still dwelling on it. Everybody else just moved on.
It's such a shitty way to go out.
it really is.
For him, not even for him, for anyone.
for anybody, but it's just the
It's
fact
so
that
sad to just out of nowhere, him. He was
it's he's not supposed to die.
yeah, it's not. It's
Exactly.
He's one of the
This is
people
not how it was
exactly-
supposed to end.
They're
for
not
him.
supposed to.
NBA players are supposed to live till their 80s, 90s.
He was 41. He was so young.
This man Bill Russell's still alive. That's how old Kobe was supposed to be. As
Yeah.
old as him.
And the first notification I saw it on was TMZ, so I thought that they were just on their bull.
Yeah, they usually.
And then next thing I know, I search up his name, and everywhere it has it. I'm like,
Yeah, I got the
whoa.
Bleacher Report one. I was like, yeah, I know it's real now because Bleacher
Yeah,
Report.
Bleacher Report wouldn't just lie
Yeah,
about
they
it.
would not lie about it.
Yeah, it's it just wouldn't hit me as real as it did until I see every news
Yeah.
thing posting it. I'm like, that's crazy. And then I see more. I'm just like, this is really
It's
crazy.
crazy.
This dude's really
yeah,
dead.
It really just
what?
happened.
yeah, man, but I don't know. Listen, before I actually truly started consistently watching basketball, I did watch his last game, but that was when I was in and out of the league for
Yeah.
that season. But I ended up going back after his retirement game, and I was looking back at old highlights and stuff. I never knew about it, and I never knew about the 81-point game until after he retired, honestly, because I wasn't a full-on basketball fan.
Mm-hmm.
But that seeing how watching the games consistently with different people and stuff now, I realize how hard that really is to do and how hot you really have to be able to drop that much points.
He was insane when it came to basketball. Like his
work ethic
ethic wasn't like unmatched to anyone. Like anything, like if he like the slightest error in a game, he would go to the gym, work on it the entire day. Like the most smallest problems.
And
I was
push
reading
his
something about
teammates
that.
mad
Push his
hard.
teammates, yeah, he was like a fierce competitor. Like no one wanted it more than him.
Yeah.
And it was proven. Like he showed it.
He had people dreading having to face him. Like, literally.
Yeah. Like that's when you know like you're in for. It's just sad.
And I read something either last night or this morning about the fact that he would wake up, go to the gym for 2 hours, go back home, eat, go work out for 2 more hours, take a couple hours off, and then work out again. This man would work out 3 and 4 times a day just to be ahead of the game that much. Like, I don't know anybody else that can do that.
He wanted it.
Yeah.
And like that just shows.
Yeah.
But
like my dad was about to buy like a $1,200 package just to see him in the Hall of Fame.
Really?
Yeah, like he was actually going to, and then this happened.
I was
Like,
looking forward to that too.
I wonder what would have happened. Like he probably actually just would have stopped talking for a week. If he
Yeah.
paid all that money and you couldn't even see him.
And he would have met him, right?
Huh?
He would have met him if he would have got that package, right?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
I was looking forward to this for, like, since he retired, I was like, yo, I can actually, like, see Kobe get inducted because I can't see him play this game, like, he's done. So, like, I was looking forward to the Hall of Fame, too. I was ready to drop whatever I had to drop to go see him. That was going to be my thing. Like, I missed Michael Jordan's induction and stuff. I'm like, yo, I'm going to make it to Kobe's. And, honestly, I want to try to make it to LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron definitely.
But,
Yeah. He was always saying, like, the only Hall of Fame he would go to was Kobe. Because he loved AI. And I don't know why he passed on it because it was a good class.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then, like,
I was like.
And then he didn't see Magic, which is his second. He said the only person he ever cried for was Magic because when he got AIDS,
Yeah.
he thought he was going to die. But, well, I mean, I didn't see him cry tears down his face, but he was getting teared up.
Yeah.
He was tearing up.
the
When
thing
he
is,
found out
like,
news.
when you look at it, Kobe wouldn't want anybody to cry. He wouldn't want
Exactly,
anybody
yeah.
to be sad. So, like, that's how most of us got to get through this because,
Yeah,
like,
that's what Kawhi said. He was like, I know he'd want me to play tonight, and that he'd want everyone to play tonight.
yeah.
So that's what basketball meant to him.
But that's another thing, though. Like, when you're the person, you value yourself, but at the same time, you're okay that if it ends, you know that stuff will go on.
Yeah.
But when it's other people, like the people that idolize you and stuff, like, it's going to hit you no matter what.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
the craziest thing is, like, I found out, like, he's been using this helicopter for years and years. So it's like it could have happened mad
Any
years
other
ago.
time, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like this is the first time he used the helicopter. Like, he's been using it for mad years. So it's like, I mean, yeah.
It must have been some like crazy
I
accident.
heard
heard it
something
was,
about
like-
bad weather.
I
right?
heard it was super foggy, and the guy in the helicopter that was flying, I guess he like was trying to go over a mountain. That's what I don't know if it's like that's what I heard.
Yeah,
And
I heard
he
they
couldn't see the mountain.
climbed
He went
and
bang right into the mountain.
Oh wow, right into it. That's-
I don't know if they were spinning out or something.
That's what Garcia said. They were
Yeah.
spinning out. And he was saying that they might have lost consciousness.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Which would be better than just
Yeah,
hitting the
that's-
ground alive.
But yeah. But that part aside, his career was something to behold for real. He
20
won the
years.
dunk contest in his rookie season. That's unheard of for
Sorry,
the most part.
but that dunk contest was terrible.
Okay, but it's still
That dunk contest got the dunk contest canceled for like 3 years.
I mean, but it's still like an accomplishment in itself. Like,
I mean, he played for 20 years, and that's hard.
yeah, 20
That's
years
not
straight.
easy.
Same team.
Consistent too. He was never like his first couple of years he didn't play, but
Yeah.
once he started playing and starting, he was never bad. Really,
Yeah.
like he always had a. He was always someone you knew was gonna show up every night.
He literally, like, in my opinion, he invented what the fadeaway is nowadays. Like,
Oh yeah, definitely.
like that shot.
He
It's
changed.
it's
he
my
definitely
personal
changed
favorite.
the sport.
But this man literally will hit he hit fadeaways with 2 defenders on him
Like nothing.
with no issue at
Exactly.
all. You could have your hand on his face and he will still hit it. He's insane.
Yeah.
Like, what was it? I think he bet money in the middle of a game with another NBA player on if he was gonna hit a free throw.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He I think he said like
10,000.
10,000.
Yeah. He bet that he was gonna hit it, and the guy accepted the bet.
Damn.
He got 10 grand off of hitting the free
10,000
throw.
like that.
Like that. Like he was that confident. His confidence is insane. That's what they talk about with the Mamba mentality, man. Like, it's crazy. But which I'm gonna just ask y'all a question because we're not gonna make this all like a bad thing.
Yeah.
Which version of Kobe do you feel like was better? Like championships, when he won the championships aside,
Mm-hmm.
do you think number 8 Afro Kobe or ball number 24 Kobe?
24.
24.
You feel like he was more valuable then?
Yeah.
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 Okay. and
Because
why?
when he was 8, he was with Shaq still when he was 8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he was dominant in all time. But he was super dominant back when he was 8.
Yeah.
Because I watched like old clips,
Okay. Yeah.
and he's just like it just destroys people. But back when he was 24, he really carried every team. Like he carried all those teams,
Yeah.
all the Laker teams that they were playing that year. Like those final teams that they had, he carried the hell out of them.
Yeah, when he went back to back with the Lakers, like besides Paul Gasol, he just had role players.
Exactly.
Bunch of role
No one that you
players.
can rely on to score that night. It was
Yeah.
all on Kobe, and he just did it. No question, he would do it. It was just on if his team was going to show up. I
Yeah.
guess.
And how far were they down in his retirement game when he came? He single-handedly came back.
Yeah, they were down
got
by a
60.
lot.
And he literally came back in the
What are you
last few
talking about?
minutes. His retirement game?
Oh yeah, I rewatched it.
I-
The crowd is like going insane, man. Like
I can't imagine
it's
what it
like
would have been
it's
like to
like
be there.
it's like it really is just a video game at that point.
Yeah.
Like he's down 10, like 3 minutes, and then he wins
He
the
just
game for him.
pops
Like he
off,
just
yeah.
he makes the next like 7 shots.
He has decided, he's like, yo,
Like,
I'm not losing my last game.
actually
I'm popping
insane.
off.
60 on his last game. That's on her like.
And didn't he like talk to Shaq and Shaq was like, you better drop 50 and he dropped 60?
I think he said. I think that was. I don't know if that was the last game. I think actually it might have been.
Yeah, so
I remember. I know what you're talking about though.
But yeah, the Jazz always seem to be the victims of retiring players. Yeah, they just don't have good luck when it comes to that. But honestly, bro, I feel like if I was on the Jazz that game and he was doing that, like
Just
I would
like-
play defense, but I would
not
be
too
trying
much.
to enjoy it at the same time. Like,
That's
I saw this-
history. Like that's
Yeah.
history.
I saw this thing. It was like when he was shooting his last free throw at 59 to get to 60. This man Gordon Hayward like committed this violation just in case he missed it, so he
Mm.
could get some more free throws.
mm. See, yeah,
That's crazy. I wish like. Oh my god. That's like a once in a lifetime thing.
it's respect.
Yeah.
Now, like what was your favorite matchup, Kobe matchup, like against who? Did you like watching the best? Even if you weren't alive during the time and you saw it on YouTube, like who was your favorite matchup for Kobe? All you guys, like what do you guys think? Jordan, LeBron, like,
I mean.
He barely played against Jordan.
Yeah.
I
he didn't
know,
play
but
against
he-
Jordan much.
But no, oh god, I saw the stat. He scored mad points against Jordan.
That's what
But
I'm
it was
saying.
when he was on the Wizards. So
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it was
Jordan
old
wasn't really good on the Wizards.
Yeah. I mean, I guess D Wade.
Yeah,
That's like the only one that
that's
really
the-
comes to mind.
that's the one, yeah.
Because like Kobe's a shooting guard. Everybody else that I'm thinking is like small forward or point guard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I just don't see Kobe really guarding them
Yeah.
and them guarding him. So I guess D Wade, since they're both shooting guards. I mean, I don't know. Like I've never seen a LeBron Kobe matchup.
Not yet.
I mean, they
Yeah,
went
yeah.
against each other,
In the
but it
All-Star
was
game.
like mostly
Yeah.
All-Star game stuff. But he did get on. He got on LeBron. I remember. They were playing a game. I think it was in the All-Star game, and LeBron was like kind of backing out, like not going into the paint as much as he should have, and not using his body and stuff. And then I guess Kobe got on him, and then that kind of woke him up a little bit. And then like I'm not saying Kobe straight up changed LeBron's entire play, but at the same time, like he did
Showed
have
him.
an effect.
Yeah.
Like he gave him some pointers.
I think he had an effect on everyone. Really.
Yeah.
Like most people in the NBA right now like aspire to be Kobe.
literally.
Like a lot of because there's
Like-
there's a lot of young players in the league right now. The league's changing.
Bro, even though his career was already a few years in when we were like playing, coming up and everything, all you heard was people saying Kobe, Kobe,
Yeah,
like no matter
exactly.
what, bro. Like that's part of the reason I knew who he was at the time. Like that was before I started watching basketball. I just knew that name and I knew that face.
Yeah, he was someone you just knew.
Yeah. But
This man Jordan shot a fade and missed it, so I had him do 8 push-ups.
Listen,
Next time it's gonna be 24.
it was a very small piece of paper. It wasn't even a whole piece, so the weight to it wasn't really that hard.
So
So I
you
had to
gotta
throw it hard as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
But
I hit fades
missed
when
it
they count.
badly.
I hit fades when they count. I hit them in people's faces when I need to.
Don't
All right.
even lie.
Outside of basketball, Kobe had a China fund that's part of his charity work that he did. So it was set up to raise money for education, sports, and culture programs for children from China and the United States.
Just read the whole read the
Bro,
whole page.
I'm just seeing what I'm just saying what it was meant for. But
Talk
like,
about what you remember him doing outside the world.
Bro,
Don't read it.
I'm giving him his props for what he did outside of
Yeah,
that.
he definitely he did a lot more than just play basketball.
Exactly. And he opened the Mamba Sports Academy.
Yeah, he mentored all these NBA players.
Yeah.
Turned Trae Young to a
Bucket.
above an all-star. He's not a superstar. Above an all-star.
He had my boy Tatum shooting fadeaways and missing them last year, but he's
Did they
he's
announce
back on it
the
now.
reserves for the All-Star game? Not yet.
They
Just
didn't
the
announce them
starters?
yet. They're announcing them
They
this
said
weekend.
CP is a injury reserve.
Yeah.
So if he gets injured, he'll. I mean, if someone gets injured, CP will come in. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah. But yo, Jalen, what do you
Yo,
Jalen, what you got to say about
what you got to say about
Kobe?
Kobe, bro?
Celtics fan, but that hit heavy. Like, it's something like you hear it and you're like, no, it didn't.
Yeah,
That didn't happen.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like, that was literally me until I looked on Instagram and I saw it literally every post. That's how big he was. Like, everyone knew him. Even if you didn't watch basketball, you knew Kobe.
Exactly.
So,
For real.
it's terrible, but, like, tragedies happen.
Mhm.
But bro, like
It just came out such. It just doesn't feel right for him.
Yeah,
Literally the day-
it's the
the-
weirdest
the
thing because
morning.
it's right after LeBron passed.
Right
away.
at-
He's
right
already-
at-
that's
he's
so
already in
weird.
the
Kobe
news.
never posted on Instagram, and he posted.
Well,
It was
it's
right
Twitter.
before, huh?
It's Twitter.
No, it was on
both.
Instagram
It was on
too.
both.
he did it on both. But yeah, like literally, like right after LeBron passed him on the scoring list, like, and he congratulated him, which
He died.
yeah,
Bringing his
like,
daughter to practice, bro. That's
It was a game actually.
Oh.
that
Yeah, they were going to a
to.
game.
Tournament.
Imagine
Yeah.
coming to practice in a helicopter.
right.
Yo, that's like fire.
That's
but-
what
I feel like
Nah, but it
they've
was-
probably been doing
they've
that.
been
Like,
doing
yeah,
that
it
for
just
years,
got
like-
shitty.
It was foggy.
They shouldn't
You
have flown
went
in
in the foggy
foggy
weather.
weather, yeah.
But the thing is, bro, when you're looking at it like, yo, what's the quickest way for me to get here through this LA traffic to this game?
Yeah, 'cause it
Yo,
would've took 'em
I
like 2
got the
hours.
money, I got the helicopter, I use it all the time. Why
Right,
not?
yeah.
They're not thinking like, oh, this might be the day that something happens. Like, it was just a freak accident. But
It's
at
the
same
least
time-
reliable of like flying.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a helicopter.
Death is
Exactly.
something like this.
Yeah,
You
anyone,
never
like,
know.
Tomorrow, anyone could, like, it's weird to think, like, it's
That
weird,
could have
like,
been LeBron.
exactly, like, the
or
day
Mike.
before, you just wouldn't think,
Yeah.
like, tomorrow Kobe's gonna die.
Everybody was looking
Like, you
forward
really
to the
just
Hall of
think he's
Fame.
invincible.
Like,
I wish I could, it sucks that he never got to, like, be inducted.
Yeah,
as
he's
a
not
line.
gonna come to Springfield.
He's not gonna be able to,
Yeah.
like, give a speech. That's what really hurts. Because, like, it's just...
And
yo, that
he-
would have been an amazing.
His daughter.
speech.
If his
Exactly.
daughter didn't die, it would have been her presenting it
Yeah.
too.
It's
So
gonna be.
we
It's
don't-
probably gonna be.
It still
his
could be
wife.
a family over. He got 3 other daughters and he got his wife.
It's got to be his wife or his
And then I
oldest
wonder who he
daughter.
would have had like be with him. You know, like how like the people that get inducted have people sit up there with them, like
Shaq. It's
like
got
why
to be
this
Shaq.
person.
Shaq
inspired-
would definitely.
It'd probably be like Shaq, Mike.
if he would show up.
Yeah,
Mike.
I feel like he
Mike's
would- I
gone.
feel
Mike
like
would
he
show
would
up for
for
Kobe.
Kobe.
Definitely
Yeah.
for Kobe.
God, did you see what he tweeted? How
That was
his
like
his
brother
little
tweeted?
brother.
Yeah.
And that's how, like, yo, that's another thing, man. Like, there's been NBA players who died and stuff, and obviously they're not gonna like people aren't gonna come out for everybody, but at the same time, everybody's life matters. But it literally got a statement out of Michael Jordan. Like,
Yeah, like
he
that's-
doesn't make public statements unless it's business related, like literally, unless it's something like that relevant. Like that just
Business.
tells how big Kobe really is. But Jalen, do you have a favorite Kobe moment?
Well, not a favorite moment. I could remember him cooking us in the finals.
Yeah.
I
but
remember
try
we
not
beat
to.
him. We beat him in 08, and then he came back. Perk got hurt, and then they won like 2 straight, right? Game 6.
Yeah,
and
they
7.
went. Yeah, so we beat them in 08. They went 09. They beat Orlando.
and then they
Then they
beat
went
us
in
again.
10 and beat us.
Nah, but my favorite shot when he was getting double teamed against the Suns and he still made it.
Yeah.
God, that was crazy.
Mm.
Now-
I saw this picture. It was like he was shooting it, and there was literally like I think it was the Kings. The whole team was on him at half court when he was shooting it, and I thought it was Photoshop. And then I saw the video, and he actually posed it with 5 people on him.
That's crazy.
And then he had that 3-peat. They had the 3-peat
Mhm.
championship
Yeah.
win.
Shaq.
Could have made it 4.
Right.
And
They
they
lost
lost
to
to the Pistons.
Pistons, yeah.
Yeah.
And they broke it up.
When I'm sorry. Ben Wallace was
Yeah.
bodying Shaq.
Rasheed Wallace. God, no, I'm stopping someone named Rasheed.
He tore his Achilles in that game in 2013 and still limped to the free throw line and hit them shots.
Oh yeah, I
Like,
saw that.
He was really a warrior, bro.
I was watching that thing that ESPN did, and they took like all the players and they're like, "Thanks,
Thank
Kobe."
you, yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
That was when he retired,
Mm-hmm.
man.
Guy, he's gonna be on that the Bulls documentary.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
The one so I think that's the last thing he's ever gonna be in.
Nah, they gotta make one for his life, guys.
They're gonna do
They're
that. That's
going
gonna be
to,
insane.
yeah.
Like,
No,
that's
but
gonna
I'm
be
saying like
big.
the last thing, like where he's actually like in it and talking and stuff. Like they're obviously gonna make a documentary about Kobe.
It's so weird. Like it's a huge deal.
Bro, even talking about it and
Yeah.
doing this right now, I still don't feel like it's a real
It just
thing.
does. Yeah, that's what happened when someone
feel like
like
it's a
of
fake
this
story.
status dies.
Yeah.
It's like it's just wow, it really happened.
No, but it doesn't even die.
It's like
guys,
Peyton Manning.
but
now.
dies
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this way, like the way he did.
the way he did it
In
was
a
so
helicopter
and he was
crash,
so
like-
young. Like 41, you're not old. When you're 41.
Exactly.
You have-
Literally, you're at the dad age of that.
Exactly.
Like, you know how-
you have a
Roy-
lot of life.
You know
left in
Roy
you.
Halladay, right?
Yeah, he
You
died.
know how
too
he
young.
died in a helicopter crash? I think so too. It's like he died. Like it's sad, but like it has nothing on Kobe. Like this was talked.
Nah,
like,
yeah,
he was
this
talk-
is
he was talked
insane.
about for like a couple days. Like Kobe's gonna talk about for weeks.
The last time I was this shocked was Andrew Luck when he retired.
Really?
Yeah, no, that caught me really off
I don't
guard.
know.
I don't know
why.
about-
I don't know why I caught you off guard. He was.
I mean,
dead.
it
He was so
shocked
dead
me
inside.
because like it was like Indianapolis. They're gonna be a contender next year if he stays,
All right,
but now they're not.
guy, it was literally out of nowhere at like 10:30 at night.
Yeah.
Andrew Luck.
I think yeah, it was funny. I remember I was laying in my bed, and I was like, I don't know what I was doing, but I saw the notification. I was like, what the fuck? You're lying.
No, I saw
Guy,
it.
when they booed him off the.
That was like that's honestly,
That
like,
was terrible.
I felt bad for him like that.
Guy, he was like. like crying out the.
I mean, I don't blame him. Like he took a beating playing for that team.
Yeah.
Like
No,
he just
I-
gets sacked.
He just got a
70
good
times a
line
year.
now.
I saw a video. This dude made a bet on Andrew Luck winning MVP.
Who did?
This YouTuber.
Oh,
And he wouldn't say the amount he
herd.
bet, but he made the bet and then like a week later he retired.
Guy was like the herd.
Jeez. But yeah, Kobe passed Mike for the third all-time scoring back in 2014. LeBron just beat that Saturday night, so now he's in fourth.
There's no
But
murderers in it.
that was a major moment, and then they retired both of his jerseys, number 8 and 24.
Yo, you
in
saw the
2017.
Mavericks are retiring?
I feel like
Yeah,
I
Mavericks
think
are doing
honestly, I
it.
think every team should retire 24.
At this point,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, except if someone's wearing it already.
No, they should. No one should
Nah.
wear.
No one
24.
else has that
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
Not even close.
24 is like a. That's like a.
Because Paul George even gave up that number to get his own number.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was the last good person I remember wearing it.
Yeah, there's no really good 24s right now. Oh, okay, I can't think of any.
There
Yeah,
will
I
be
can't, yeah. I know there's a whole bunch of 23s.
Yeah, everyone wants to be Mike.
Yeah, everybody wants to be him. But yeah, rest in peace, Kobe. Thank you for the memories.
Mm-hmm.